India is electrifying, but when you need a charge, can you find one? Today we map the reality behind charging India's EV fleet, the problems drivers face, and the plans that aim to fix them. India's charging infrastructure, status, issues, progress, and future. Nationwide picture. Public charging points in India expanded strongly in recent years. International analysis shows India had roughly 75,000 public charging points by end 2024 in broad scenarios, and projections expect much larger growth by 2030 in line with EV adoption scenarios. Government schemes, FAME and its follow-ups, and OMC deployments have supported thousands of chargers. For example, more than 7,400 public chargers sanctioned at fuel stations under central support. State-level indexes and government reports show big hubs, for example, large charging hubs launched in Hyderabad, and exemptions to electricity duty to incentivize rollout. Real problems persist: uneven distribution, urban concentration versus rural gaps, slow rollout of fast chargers on highways, interoperability and payment issues, frequent charger outages, and back-end connectivity problems like SIM cards or apps making chargers unusable, all hurting reliability. Local reporting shows many deployed chargers remain non-functional or offline in several cities. Other persistent challenges: high upfront cost for DC fast chargers, unclear economics for small CPOs, and limited grid-ready sites for large-scale charging. Government action, FAME. Phase 2 and follow-on schemes funded charger deployment and e-vehicle incentives. Ministries allocated funds to OMCs and other agencies for thousands of public chargers. Public, private, and industry. Major players, Tata, EV, oil companies, and CPOs, are now building highway mega-chargers and city hubs. Tata, EV announced mega-chargers and pledged rapid deployment. Large CPOs and utilities, Tata Power, BPCL, IOCL, etc., are active. Tech and pilots. Managed charging pilots, time-of-day tariffs, V2G trials, and charging management platforms are being piloted to reduce grid stress. Think smart charging plus demand response. Grid and discoms. Widespread fast charging increases peak demand and requires coordination with discoms. Reports recommend managed charging and TOD tariffs to flatten peaks and avoid costly grid upgrades. Business models. 3 pragmatic models are emerging: utility-led, discom, CPO, fuel retailer-led, OMCs and retail forecourts, and independent private CPOs with retail partnerships. Fleet charging, buses, taxis, last mile, is prioritized since predictable usage improves economics. Short-term, 1-2 YRs. Expect continued surge in public AC chargers and more DC hubs on major corridors. Patchy reliability to improve as operators standardize operations. Medium-term, 3-5 YRs. Rapid growth in DC, fast chargers and mega hubs. Integration of renewables plus storage at station sites. Managed charging becomes common to stabilize grids. Long-term, by 2030. In most scenarios, India will require several 100,000 public chargers to meaningfully support large EV fleets. Policy and private investment will determine speed. International modeling suggests targets of hundreds of thousands of chargers are consistent with EV targets. For policymakers, simplify permitting, align electricity tariffs, TOD peak signals for charging, subsidize strategic fast charger corridors, enforce uptime and interoperability standards. For operators, CPOs, invest in O&M, remote monitoring, local partnerships, and battery energy storage at hubs. For users, prefer home charging for daily use, install smart chargers where possible, and use verified public charging apps and networks. India's charging story is moving fast. Better coverage and smarter charging are coming, but the next 2-4 years are critical. If you found this useful, like, subscribe, and tell us what city you want us to check next. We'll test chargers there.